Bertha from the Appalachian Mountains asks this pirate, what kind of chocolate do you like best? This pirate here, Bertha, only be eating one kind of chocolate, and that kind of chocolate be Dutch chocolate. Never have you tasted something so delicately delicious on the palate as a little Dutch boy. Dang it! I can't believe it! Oh, I am so mad right now, Bertha, you have no idea. You just cost me, with this question, about 20 years of money that the Dutch country has been paying me to keep my mouth shut. I hate you, Bertha. You see here, the Dutch have for the last 300 years been making their Dutch chocolate out of little boys. The reason for this is because there was some kind of famine going on there, and the only means of survival, the only income the country could actually make was to export Dutch chocolate. And what's in mad supply there? Little Dutch boys. I mean, seriously, they have this thing down to a science. I mean, look at this graph I found. There's the hindquarters of the Dutch boy is where you're getting your dark chocolate. This section here, you got your milk chocolate. Down here's your white chocolate. And oh, this part right here, the brain of the Dutch boy, that is going to be your 100% pure Dutch cocoa. Why do you think it costs so much when you go to the store? I mean, what is it, like 4 ounces for $20? It takes about 300 little Dutch boys to actually produce that amount of Dutch cocoa. I mean, they gotta put all of them in this giant oven, bake them down to a powder. What's left, they take down, melt it into a giant soup, and then feed that back to the other Dutch boys that haven't been eaten by us yet. Now, you might be saying, how can a country actually do this? Well, if you have ever been to Holland, you'll notice that around the entire country is about a 6.5 foot tall fence. Why? So the little fat Dutch boys can't actually escape. There's only 1 or 2 ways into the country. That's by this one road that takes you through this large barbed wired fence that's heavily guarded, and the air. Little Dutch boys can't fly, so there's no way they're getting out there. Thanks for the question, Bertha. Yar, where be me Dutch hot cocoa? Oh, that's just wrong. Cocoa. Now, some of you might be wondering how I came upon this amazing discovery. So I was in Holland one evening pillaging when I happened upon a little Dutch boy with a vanilla cone. I swiped it from him. He started giving me this mad kind of lip. Oh, give me cone back. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what you do with Dutch boys who give you lip. You shoot them with your musket, like you do anybody who gives you lip. So, long story short, blood splattering everywhere. Turned out not to be blood, was actually chocolate. So instead of a vanilla cone, I was eating a chocolate cone. The only person ruthless enough to actually export Dutch chocolate is actually Davy Jones. That's why they call his ship the Flying Dutchman. To this day, Holland is the only country in the entire world to adopt regulated cannibalism and make it work with such amazing success. Somebody must have given them a modest proposal.